Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We got some customs going on today. We got to make them, we got to unbox them, and we also got to get a little bit of Sister Abigail. That's what it was, right? Last pay-per-view, we're going to get in depth on that. We're going to get in depth on some of the stuff you guys have been asking about. How about Drake? You guys want to fix Drake? That's what we're going to do. We're going to fix Drake Maverick. We're going to take care of the knee situation. We're also going to do something about these hands, man. We got to get it all worked together. We got some parts for it. We're also going to take care of Matt Riddle, those miniature arms. I don't know what was the process, but I'll tell you this, man, if you are stopping to the channel for the first time, Matt Riddle's gonna be like, bro, you gotta come join the WHF fam, man. They got none but epic sauce. So you gotta hit the subscribe button, man. Come join this family. We gotta do the revolution. Oh, the revolution. We're gonna use Seth Rollins. We're gonna pop those shoulders off. I'm not gonna use these arms. I actually was planning on using the ones that I had on the custom, so you'll get the actual length all corrected on that. So this, yeah, torso crack. That's not just something that we're gonna be able to heat this up. That's what I was thinking. I think that's what a lot of people thought. Anybody that's in the custom game, we all thought that's all we had to do was just heat it up. No, apparently the shoulders, they are way too small. So you're gonna have to get in here somehow one way or another, and there is extra adhesive. Steinsenberg Customs, I know that's one issue that he had when he attempted this. So the adhesive, I don't know how we're gonna do it. Blow dryer, that's the only way to do it, Hero Fakes. R-Truth as well, we got some little extras for it. You're just gonna wait till the end of the video and see what's gonna end up coming out with them. It's some good, man, it always is. And if it's not, Sister Abigail, you're gonna tell Hero Fakes what we got here. Well, we got a package from WWE Cold Test. Huge shout out to you, as well as my brother right here. We have seen this man on the channel right here. Two sweet elites, and this is going to be some right here. This is going to be the main event. This is what you want to stay tuned for, because we got to still go through all the work right here. For Sister Abigail, if you are curious, I know some of you were wondering like what you could do. Well, if you want to reflect what we saw on the pay-per-view with that Extreme Rules match, it's very simple, my friend. All you got to do is get that Undertaker, the one from the Toys R Us exclusive, put the robe on, and you can put it on any Alexa Bliss. It's not going to make a difference as to if you're going to go with a bright attire or light attire. I went with a dark, the full suit. I just think that reflects well as to how we actually saw it on TV. And you kind of want to mask the face a little bit. We got the mesh. This I had gotten off the Lita. All I did is overlapped it. And I know there was some guys in the crowd that you guys were curious about that Fiend match. So we're going to go ahead and address that. The Kane right here, this is so freaking cool. WWE Cold Test. This is going to make all sense once we get that unboxed, because this is all going to tie in real well. Now, this is the ringside exclusive, except I did the head swap from the Zombies line. Best scan. They did tell us that he was all covered up and burnt up when he was younger, and guess what happened? Now we're gonna get it right here. And then I also swapped out the hand because I thought that really wrapped it up. That way you didn't see any skin tone. Otherwise it would just kind of thrown it off from what the actual head scan is. So pretty neat. I do like these two pieces. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you, that Extreme Rules, some of you were throwing this out there in the comment section. You guys wanted to see this into Elite. Well, guess what? We took the next step. We went a little further, and we actually got Ultimate Edition with this. The hands, the arms, actually the full sleeve right here, we got that from the Hot Rod Rowdy Ronda. And I know it's not like identical, but it's pretty damn close. And I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of this. And then the zombie, this is a triple combination piece to wrap it all together as to one of the best zombie figures. The arms, we got those swapped out. This is from the Mad Hardy Zombie. And then I used that Triple H. These were just some of the extras that you guys saw in the match. I just wanted to answer those questions. And for the Fiend, we're gonna get two different swaps. One, BEW Animation. I saw him do this in his stories, and I really wanted to try it out. So we're gonna use the head scan. The very first one, not the one like the custom that we saw. I don't want to mess around with that because I think the Mattel version one, it just came out so much clean, but I want to put that onto the actual Fiend body. And then for Bray Wyatt, we're also going to turn him up as well. It's going to be a lot, man. I'm telling you, we got a couple Fiends. We're going to need both of them, and there's only one way to do it. So I say we go ahead and bring all these together and get to work. Let's get it. So here we are, strong with it, so we're going to get through it. We're going to start off with the Matt Riddle. We had some issues. You can actually see it right there, right underneath the finger. They weren't kidding when they said they added extra adhesive. You got a Hero Fix bleeding. Don't try this at home. Don't try this, because that torso was a pain in the effing ass, man. I have struggled. I suffered, but you know what? We went ahead. We overconquered it. We still got here with Matt Riddle getting the arms that the way that should have came, but instead they gave us some smaller. Now, there was some struggle apart from like him him getting cracked open. This Seth Rollins, when I was going through it, I found out that the left arm on this one was actually adhered by glue. I bought this loose a while back, so to be quite honest, yeah, that wasn't going to work out from the get-go. So I just grabbed a regular basic, and I actually kind of like this. I don't know what it is, but something about this Seth Rollins basic actually worked out better. So regardless of this, yeah, we can't use that, man. This thing, like, if you thought these elites were adhered by glue, wait until you start tapping into some of the old basics. They're nearly next to impossible, but we got them out, and the wristbands right here, they are actually matching really good. Like, all right, so we got the height and scale corrected. Now it's more actually eye proportion with the lower legs, but having that wrist strap from that Seth Rollins basic, like, you could use it from Elite Series 45. Either way, that'll come in really good, and the bro will be like, Hero Figs, thanks, man, totally freaking awesome. It is. I love it. Matt Riddle loves it. WH Shop approved, and so is Drake Maverick. We got the knee pads, we got that fix, we got the hands semi, I don't know how we're gonna go with it, but the total package Lex Luger, he's no longer a total package, man. Where's your boots, man? You could have put the boots back on, Hero Fakes. You still could have used them. I mean, we could have, but that wasn't the reason why we did the video. That's not why Drake Maverick decided to come over here to the WHF channel and see if there was anything that we could do about his hands. Now, we made an attempt. As I told you, the only hands that you really could use are Ray Rays, but then they're covered in gloves, and even those are still overly sized. These are the ones that actually came on the figure. You could use any fist hand. I mean, there's a lot of figures. It is still a little bit bigger, but I feel like not having the hand open is just going to make that so much proportionally correct. So there it is with the knee pads. The other reason why I wanted to use the Lex Luger knee pads was because they are the smaller ones. Like, even as far as like range of motion, you ain't losing anything. I know they're not open design from what we saw when you wore the attire, but I just think that looks so much better, and it's not covering any of the white outline. And for the Fiend, here it is. Look at this. Here he is, BEW animation, coming in here with the work, with the art prior right here before him building the character that we saw in the other one. Now, there is a downfall to this. Not this one. I think this looks beautiful. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and keep this the way that we're seeing it, but the Bray Wyatt, it wasn't playing out the way that we wanted to. I tried taking off the head, and this hairpiece almost ripped off, so I figured, you know, since we're not going to get that basic or the ringside exclusive for about another month or so, I wasn't going to even tamper with it. But one thing we could do before we get into this, we could actually get this one, because now we can do a comparison. We finally found, well, I didn't find it. One of my good friends hit me up on Instagram. He said, Hero Fix, I saw that you didn't do anything about the blonde hair, so let's go ahead and take it to the next step. Let's go ahead and elevate this and just bring the Fiend with the other alternate look, because we've only seen it, at least on the channel, we've only seen it in one manner, but now we're going to get it in three. We got the blonde hair, we got the dark hair, we got the BEW. This is a Fiend party from the get-go. Loved it. I thought the idea was going to be good, and I actually like this, man. Some people were saying, Hero Fakes, why are they putting blonde hair over here with the Fiend? Well, it all depends on how much water was inside the hair during the match. I mean, if you're talking about early match, I feel like this would be more accurate. This is kind of like when it starts to dry up. Hair does change, man. Like, if you're talking about from water to dry to wet to Fiend, all three of all, this is so sick. And then here it is. Here's the little extra remaining part from the leftover head skin that we had used right here from BEW. So I guess we could have four. We could have a whole freaking Firefly Funhouse madness going on. R-Truth, what'd you do with that necklace? Hero Fakes, well, we took it off that basic, man. This is almost equivalent to that Shawn Michaels Ultimate Edition fix-up. Like, we didn't get it with that figure, and we didn't get it with this R-Truth, but taking it off right there, I think that looks pretty good. This is the way, another piece, another way that it should have came, and so has WWE Cortez. Where are you, man? We're going to get this one. Let's get that cane going, because that cane right here, I told you, these are all going to tie in together. Hero Fix doesn't just slap anything. No, there's always a reason, and there's a meaning behind, and the way that things evolve, and check this out. Yeah, buddy, we never saw it. This was only a preview. This was only a thought of Mattel actually making this figure, and then she got released, and her and CM Punk, yeah, they weren't fans of WWE, so right here, Cortez, check it out. Look at the magic that the man brought. This is insane. Yes, it comes with a freaking Kane mask. I don't know what mask he utilized. I don't think it's a Mattel version, because this is more in scale from what we saw really with any other like women's figure. Look at that. There she is. Now Kane can have his lovely bride. This is Frankenstein, and what's Frankenstein's wife? I don't remember Frankenstein's wife, but if I did, I'd tell you that these two meant to be. It's like a pea in a pod, and WWE Cortez, huge shout out. Go follow him. I'll put a link in the description below, because this Kane and that Kane and AJ Lee, now they can hug it out. They said, Hero Fakes, we're doing something different than what Mattel is. And what exactly is that? Apart from them smooching and bringing all the action right here to the WHF channel, well, I'll tell you what, it's fabric goods. No, WWE Cortez just doesn't do regular paint apps. He goes above, he goes beyond, and he wraps it all the way into until you see the correction of what they should have done. They never did, man. Why didn't we get it? I'll tell you why. Because they couldn't execute it the way that we're seeing it right here. Look at that two-tone stitch. So damn clean. And the mask, it does come off. I mean, as you guys saw in the beginning when we unpackaged it, you could tell that the mask, it was something that was going to continue beyond that. So AJ Lee, you could use any AJ, but I think the expression on this, it's right. The smirk, I love it. This is kind of what it was all tying in when she was trying to, obviously it wasn't this exact same Kane figure. This is just going to the whole demonic structure of it all. But damn, I am very happy to have this into the collection. I'm going to slip it on there. We got to do the wrap-up video, but before we do, we still got to get two Sweet Elites. Hero Fakes, you don't know how to put on the Kane mask. What's wrong with you? Well, AJ Lee, she's bringing a new challenge right here to the channel. Last package, we got to get this one cracked open. We got one last one because the Nugget, the Owen Hart, the Bret the Hitman Hart hasn't met his match until this figure comes out of packaging. Now, when he did make this, I was like, yo, my bro, what's going on, dude? We got to make this work. We got to bring this onto the channel. He's like, oh, well, Hero Fakes, here are the parts. This is what you need. And I completely spaced it, man. I don't know what's going on. Too much damn work on the plate, but we got it on here now. We got it with the right head scan. We got something actually that we've never seen before. Once these glasses do come off, you're going to see that this Owen Hart, it's going to be right there on the, oh, I don't want to take it off, man. It looks so good. We got to take it off. WHF fan wants to see it. I got a little bit of a glue it here to the right side, so I'm actually kind of hesitant, my friend. I don't know what's going on over here. I'm going to have to play around with it after the video. We'll post some pictures on Instagram, so stay tuned. Right here, all decals. We got the heart centered right there up front. We got the golden. Actually, you know what? We got the little accessories to go with it. We got two of them. And the best comparison that I can give you is this one that we have seen from BEW Animation. This is also based off a different attire. This custom right here, actually from the neck down, it's completely, I couldn't tell you who the seller was. This was found on eBay about a few years back. But this one is really bringing some stuff in right here into the WHF, into the Owen Hart collection, into just the Hart Foundation collection in general. So you put those on there. It's got the matchies. We got 100% fire going on right now. Check this all out, man. So we did quite a bit today. So we got this Kane. This is the questions you guys wanted answered. There you go. We got Becky right here. Extreme Rose. Well, closest thing that we can bring it. We got Zombie Amplified over here. We got a bunch of broken pieces. We got Fiends galore. We got 1, we got 2, 3. Bray Wyatt, can't wait to get that ringside exclusive or that basic. We already got some stuff playing for you, so stay tuned, man. Turn on that notification bell. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Yeah, man, we got some gold.